Compared to a lot of other outdoor sports, rock climbing has a relatively low barrier to entry. You can go to your local gym, rent a pair of shoes, rent a harness, and in no time you'll be up on the wall. If you want your own kit, here's what you should know about the basics of rock climbing gear. So if you want to invest in your own kit, shoes are a great place to start. Most importantly, because the shoes that you'll be renting from your local gym will be really worn out, the rubber won't be as sticky as something that you can buy new from the store. And the longer that you own a pair of rock shoes, the more comfortable they get to your feet. And you want something that you can put your foot into really easily, and you don't want it to be in too much pain when you first start out. Something that's a little bit flatter on the bottom will allow you more comfort, and you'll be able to wear these longer. So as you get more experienced in rock climbing, you can start to get into a more aggressive shoe like these two pairs I have in front of me. The toes on these are more downturned than what you've seen with the beginner shoe, and this will allow you to do more technical climbs. So when I first started rock climbing, I climbed in the Scarpa Origins, the ones I have right here. I actually found them in an REI garage sale, and I recently got another pair because I wear these when I'm training, when I'm running laps on an auto belay, something where I just want something really comfortable but still want the nice edging of the front. So yeah, I still use these to this day. But once I started getting a little bit more aggressive in my climbing, I've been climbing in these for a whole year now, and I take these outside, climb inside. I would say these are my most used rock shoes. These are the Scarpa Furia S. As you can tell, they're super beat up. I don't go anywhere without these, but they are more downturned than the Origins. And then I also have the 510 Aliens. These are a new shoe for 510. I throw these on for very specific hard climbs where I know I need that toe on the front. So the next piece of gear I recommend investing in is a harness. Most rental harnesses are just a piece of webbing, and they're pretty uncomfortable if you're projecting anything hard in them. So a basic harness like the one I have in front of me, this is the Black Diamond Momentum harness. You can't really go wrong with a harness as long as it's comfortable and fits your body well. So I climbed in this harness for a couple years. It served me well. It was really comfortable. But recently I've actually upgraded to the Black Diamond Solution harness because it's a little less bulky, and I found it to be more comfortable while I was projecting harder routes where I was up on the wall longer and taking harder falls. Another piece of essential gear is a locking carabiner. You need one of these to belay, so this is a super essential piece of gear. The only difference between a lot of these is the closing mechanism, so I would just make sure you get one that you enjoy using. I had a couple that I just really hated using, and I returned them. So make sure you like it. This is one from Black Diamond. It's been great. Next, let's talk about belay devices. These are the two that you'll mostly see in a gym. This is an ATC. This is the Petzl Grigri. There's a lot of differences between these two devices, and you need the right education to use these. So make sure you are taking the right courses before you just go out and buy these. This is a lot cheaper than the Petzl Grigri, and oftentimes it comes with your harness. So there's nothing wrong with the ATC, but personally I always use the Grigri. There's just a couple more safety features that I personally really like using, but it is way more expensive than a standard ATC. Next, let's talk about chalk. You're going to need a bag to hold your chalk inside of, and there's a couple styles you should be aware of. Boulders you'll often see carrying what we call a bucket style bag. This holds a lot more chalk than a standard hand clip-on, and it unrolls at the top here. Oftentimes you'll see some pockets on the back to hold brushes, tape, whatever else you like to have with you at the gym. Another style you'll see, and this is common if you climb ropes, is a style that clips on to your body like so. There's just a standard drawstring. Sometimes they do have pockets on the back. This one has a small pocket. There's not a lot of differences between the clip-on style bags. Choose your favorite color, let your freak flag fly, whatever floats your boat. So once you have all your gear, you'll need something to put it inside of and take to the gym. There's a lot of different bag options out there. No one is the right choice, but I like actually a really cheap option from Trader Joe's. It's a standard canvas grocery bag. I think it's like $3 or $4. I've been using this for a couple years. You can't go wrong here. But if you want something a little bit more tailored to climbing, something that you can take outdoors eventually, this is a great bag from Black Diamond. I've been using this for a year or so. It's a really big bucket opening. Shove your shoes, your climbing chalk, your whatever else you need to take with you. And it has more of a structured back, so if you're hiking or anything like that, it's going to be a better option for you more long term. So these are the basics for everything you need to start gym climbing. Obviously there's a lot of other options than what I talked about here, but hopefully it gives you a good place to start out. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time.